Alright, hello, welcome in, stargazers. How's everybody doing today? Hello. Hello, Not Hitori, hello, Blood Suli, hello, Vine Fox, hello, Thupatebra, welcome in, hello, MG, hello, Janu, hello, Siam Zero, hello, Zangetsu, hello, Fire and Iced, hello, KLMX, hello, Weston Fox, hello, Kyo. Welcome in, hello, Caliber, Kisugai, welcome in, how is everybody doing? Hello, Babylon. Relaxing, star reading to a session. I'm gonna do my best. There were some people giving me good tips. I'm gonna try the best I can here. Second raid on Twitch. Did you notice that I greeted you guys first today? Oh my gosh. You assumed the worst. You didn't even notice. For some reason, YouTube is showing anyone's user ID instead of username. RQ here. Oh, okay. Yeah, RQ, it is unfortunately a thing that YouTube has now decided that they are going to be doing. There is nothing I can do about it. It is, I assume it's permanent. I am very sorry. It is not on my end. It is YouTube's decision to do it. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I just got here. What did we not notice? I greeted Twitch first today, and they're so accustomed to assuming that they're second-class citizens that they didn't even notice that I addressed them first today. She's gonna demote us to third right now. Oh goodness. What? You found a dead mouse. Oh no, I'm sorry. A sign of impending doom means Star's gonna abandon us in the upcoming days. Okay, well that's why I gave you guys a 6-hour story reading and set up a contest for you, and I'm going to try to get these archived sooner than later. I'm gonna do what I can. Confused about YouTube, but not your stream? Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think it's you might, like, if you go into another stream, you might notice it's not that way. They're rolling it out to different channels. So, like, for instance, our side channel got it first, and then the main channel did not get it for at least a week. But they're rolling it out to all the channels now, unfortunately. But yeah. So today we are going to be doing our best here. I'm going to be doing a lot of operator record reading, and it is basically going to be a lot of Sargonian operators, if I understand correctly. And I was given some tips on different pronunciations and things. I will do my best. I will do my best with it. It should be interesting. Major thank you again to White Zangetsu for allowing me to use your account, because he has all the operators E2'd for the stories, so I appreciate it. Did you check Forvo for the words? I did not! I consulted Zangetsu, since he would know it better. Is silence in our chat? Silence is indeed in chat, yes. Silence is indeed watching. And also, yeah, I'm sorry, Cat was mainly just for, Actor Die event. I would like to continue doing funny things like that, if there's any other things that come up that can be used similarly. But yeah. I don't know, I'd like to keep adding and tweaking as I can with this. I think it would be nice. I think it would be fun. How to return to a rightful owner. Very fair, yes. I was just borrowing, Miss Christine. Just borrowing. I'm glad that she was gracious about it. If you need funny ideas, I'm sure I could help you out. I don't want to just do, like, straight up goofy. I want it to be, like, fitting to whatever the thing is. Miss Christine's a free spirit after all. Yeah, she comes and goes, and it is not on me to make her stay. So, I'm grateful for the time that, she allowed us. It can be fitting funny too, okay? I believe you. It's just like, I don't know what is appearing. I'm avoiding the next event, but I'm just picturing Vesa being like, if I could have done the event, I'm just picturing Vesa being like, carry a giant anchor. It would be funny, just carry a big anchor. I can't do the next event, but I feel like that's what he would say. Am I wrong? Anyway. Alright. What? You get the giant fish hat, but replace each instance of fish in it with seaboard. Goodness. Alright. Or fishing rod. I can't do the event from what I understand. I didn't even ask, but I'm just assuming. I'm just assuming that is an off-limits event. So anyway, we are gonna jump into operator records here. Oh, and just as a heads up for people, because this is something new that I'm going to be trying, so just as a heads up, when I'm doing readings, whether it's operator records or vignettes or story segments or whatever, I'm going to try having the alerts off, because I had some unfortunate instances with alerts that were appearing at the worst possible moments. So I'm going to have alerts off when I'm doing reading segments, and then when we finish a reading, we can do a little bit of chit-chat about it, etc., etc. So basically, if you subscribe on YouTube and you're wondering why you suddenly don't see alerts, it's probably because you did it while I was in the middle of reading. Oh yeah, this has nothing to do with, yeah, like what Vesa said, this has nothing to do with any one particular person. This is just something that I, picked up on. Actually, it's more likely that the problem is with people who are not in the community. Like people who send super chats just to ask me to play a different game. Anyway. Alright. We'll jump here. We'll turn this off. We'll have Lo Chanyu, and we'll go here. And I think the first we're doing is Sesa, right? Okay. Let's see. Alright. Do I have the records up? I do have the records up. Okay. This may be a rare break in Sesa's search for the truth. Or it may be the most carefully laid of traps. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Even broken materials like these continue to thirst and scream. Ah, I can hear your wails. Morning, Sesa. Been busy all night again? I thought I heard a bunch of mercenaries fighting. Turns out it's just you taking out the trash. Time does not forgive. Great power must be tempered by years. In order to break free from the shackles of pain and destruction, right? Haha. Always so hard to understand what you're saying. I'll leave you to it then. One moment. I'm not your antidote, and you do not need to thank me for this act of impulse. However, Is this... Did you make this out of that scrap? Just like that? Incredible! This old leg of mine hasn't moved so well in forever. Wow. Just gave it a few tweaks. May it solve some of your troubles. You're too humble. Thank you so much, Sesa. Look out behind you! Ah! Be careful. It is perilous to keep one's gaze lowered and lose sight of all around you. No idea what you just said, but it doesn't matter. Here, Sesa. Bread? Yeah, I got it from a guy who wears weird clothes and talks weird. I got 2, actually. So, one's for you. Thanks for catching that thief. Thank you. What is it? Columbia. There's a note in the bread? Someone who dresses and speaks oddly. Could it be? Little one? Come, reveal your secrets. Who has guided you here? Sesa? Are you Mr. Sesa? No need for titles. I am beneath them. The aura of a profiteer, that chilling accent. I beg your pardon? Has there been a misunderstanding? The name's Daryl. I'm a merchant from Columbia. A merchant from Columbia? Could the note have been a warning? I've been told you're an expert on retrofitting Originium weapons. So... I have a shipment of said weapons from a certain Colombian company. Would you like to have a chat? Oh. I thought this would be a place where I could catch my breath, compared to all the crap in Ursus. Yes, I was a killer, but I only ever killed that blasted drunkard in the search squad, damn it. I just want to live a quiet life and take care of my new wife. I've even tried to stop thinking about the scum who reported me, about what they did to me. But why? What would you like me to do for you, then? A few Ursus mercenaries recognized me. I denied it, but they burned down my shop. The Lord Emir's men chased them away, but I know they've set their sights on me. So, why did you come to me, then? What drove you to forfeit your own rights? Rights? I know you can find them. But you could have done it yourself. Am I wrong? Are you suddenly beset by pity for your fellow man? To my knowledge, it wasn't just some search squad member you killed in Ursus. I'll consider this a sign of your mistrust in me. A test, as it were. But see, you clearly know what you want, don't you? I'm sorry. That said, that weapon of yours isn't exactly suitable for revenge. What do you want? What can you give me? I'll accept all reasonable forms of payment, even interesting conditions. Goodbye. I could help you. Don't worry. I'm just looking for a purpose. A purpose? Yes, a purpose. Thanks, but no. This is rather unlike you. I thought you'd have come earlier. Or even barged in, rather than standing there like a student waiting for his teacher's answer. Of course, I could consider taking in a student like you. Give you some necessary pointers, if that's what you're looking for. I do need an answer. That note, you're the only one who could have sent it. I don't know the child. So? But I do know them. I was handing out bread to every child on the streets who passed by, knowing the message would make it to you. I was asking why, not how. Did you think you were clever, following and using a child? I was simply matching my behavior to yours. What? The caution and wariness you've shown in Sargon. You must be hiding from someone. The less traces one leaves, the harder it will be for someone to find out. Can you talk normally for once? Who? Me? A merchant who says he's from Colombia, claiming to have experimental weapons from that company. Did you think I'd believe it's a coincidence? What do you want? It's been many years. Have you found a single thing? This isn't the first time you've done something like this. Are you having fun? You give me a piece of intel, then watch me blunder around and end up empty-handed. But you'll keep searching, because vengeance is the eternal motif. How far will you go? Also, you shouldn't get the wrong idea. I wanted to help you, and to help myself as well. What do you want? Did you accept his offer? No, I told him I wasn't interested. I turned him down and told him to never come back. Oh? What a surprising result. I was sure you'd gladly accept it. Did you not trust his identity? Or did you suspect my motives? What do you want? What can you give me? I'll accept all reasonable forms of payment, even interesting conditions. All right, but no more conditions. You've already named your price. You said you wanted a purpose. I'll give you one. Deal. So, what do you know? He's not a merchant. Everything he said was a clumsy lie. Even I could see that. That's why I found him suspicious. But you knew that and still sent him to me. You must have your reasons. He showed me a weapon sample from Colombia. It was interesting. The Originium Arts mechanism was more direct than any other product in the black market. Do you mean, compared to your research, the technology used was crude, immature? But someone is trying to pick a lock which should not be opened. No one should see a single page of that documentation ever again, much less sell it on the black market. It's a valuable lead. Or perhaps bait. A trap. Yes, the perfect bait for me. One that I couldn't resist. Brother. May I ask what your plans are now? I cannot say. What about making a new deal? You'll need my help in the black markets of Sargon. No, I'd rather place my faith in inspired intuition rather than the guided hand. The hidden truth will be revealed. Ah, what a shame. How long are you gonna take? I've never seen someone so picky in my life. What's that attitude? Do you really think any of this crap you're selling is anything but scrap metal? Say that again? I'll tear you to pieces, I swear! Try me. Haram alaik. I wouldn't have wasted my time here if a friend didn't recommend it. Halamak. Who are you? You again. All that is sold here is emptiness. Small wonder no gazes linger. Just my luck, what a day. First a fool, now a madman. Get lost! Do you not see the weakness and frailty in his weapons? The imposition of will can hardly disguise foolishness and ineptitude. Get lost! I wish to bridge the gap to the other side. I know what you seek. I will reveal hidden secrets. Seriously, are you sick or something? What the hell are you talking about? Must have forgotten to take his meds. Ah, to be blind and foolish. The weapons from Columbia bring unfathomable destruction and power. They await their destined bearer. What? Farewell. Get lost and never come back! What's your problem? Out of my way! What did he say? Weapons from Columbia? How would I know? Piss off! Colombian weapons. One more mug. The people here. Dumb peasants. They have no idea about the stuff I have. I think you've had too much. Idiots. Ugh. I thought I could make a killing off it. The stuff's so good. Why won't anyone take it? Hey there, friend. Hey! Who's there? I saw you shadowing him. What are you up to? None of your business. What are you up to? Out of my way! Ugh. Help! Beef! I can't pronounce them, sorry. Hey! Huh? What do you want? You're coming with me. Ow! This is my room. How did I... Whoa! Who are you? You're awake? Where are the goods? What goods? Don't play dumb with me. You've been telling everyone who would listen that you have a bunch of Colombian weapons. You wanted to do business. Well, I'm here to do business. Business? Who the hell does business like this? I want to see a sample. Now. Business is all about trust. I'm sure you understand. Behind that cupboard. Ow! Why you... Aren't you gonna show me a sample? Is this how you treat your customers? No wonder you couldn't sell anything. Even project leads like my brother couldn't have taken experimental weapons out of the labs, much less sold them abroad. So who is this man? Is he really just elaborate bait? The terrible acting, the obvious lies. Here, your sample. Well, well, very fine indeed. Of course, it's cutting-edge technology. Simple to maintain and, easy use. Even for laymen. Show me how. What? But I'm not a mercenary. So what? Didn't you say it's easy to use? It's your product. You demonstrate it. Not luck! Don't point that thing at me! I'll kill you! I think it's this one here. Don't even know how to use your own goods? I do! Activate the Originium, then press the trigger. I told you not to point that thing at me! Alana Yuck! Can't pronounce it, I'm sorry, it's too fast. Enough! Enough! Don't touch me again, I'm warning you! What are you doing? Down payment. You want to do business, you make a down payment. You want money? You haven't shown me any goods. This weapon is really powerful. All you need to do is press the trigger. Want to see for yourself? How many do you have? The same model as the one you're holding? Tons of them. I'll have someone tell you where the deal takes place once I get my down payment. How do I know you're not playing me for a fool? You saw it with your own eyes. Form, the technology, none of this is possible in Sargon. Very well. Alright, friend. I suppose I did get a little carried away. How much are you asking? You're trying to threaten me? I'll kill you! Whoa! Don't move, unless you want to die. What? That weapon won't help you. I know it better than you do. Who are you? Where did this sample come from? One, two... I'll talk! I really am from Colombia. Who hit me? Oh! If you hadn't acted, the prototype would have overloaded and exploded, wiping away all traces. But instead, you saved his life, without even ascertaining his identity. A bout of adventurism, or simple sentimentality? I'm not out to kill people, I just want to know the truth. Did you find the answer you wanted? You're an employee at that company? I've had a lot of business dealings with them, but I've never seen you. I'm just a low-level worker in logistics and maintenance. You've probably never met me. Logistics and maintenance. How did you get the weapon? We're in charge of transporting and scrapping discarded prototypes. I found this off the scrap heap. Scrapped prototypes? How many more like this do you have? None! This is the only one! That's not what you said earlier. I was lying to him! Oh? But I'm telling the truth now! There were only so many of them, and most were completely destroyed. My thinking was that the people here would never chase me down to Columbia, even if they never got the goods. A few years back, your company claimed that an accident had occurred at the lab, preventing them from delivering a shipment. Did that really happen? A few years back. Yeah, there was a serious accident at a lab. But I don't know what happened. We arrived on the scene afterward. Did you notice anything unusual? Not really. But the company removed every piece of scrap from the scene in individual containers. Individual containers? Where were they taken? I don't know. I really don't know, honest. Everyone was searched before we left to make sure none of us took anything. I swear, I'm telling the truth. Please, don't kill me! Did you spare his life out of a sense of conscience, or as a valuable lead? No need to feel embarrassed. None of us act without a reason. Not that the results are always what we wanted. And this is what you wanted? To see me feeling lost, helpless, angry? I just wanted to know the answer. To what? How far would you go for revenge? However far it takes. Is that so? What about the researchers? What? Did any researchers from the lab survive the accident? I don't think so. Your department disposed of the bodies, didn't it? Where were they taken? I heard from their families that they never saw the bodies. They were just told that they had died in the accident. The bodies. Yes, the bodies! They were all sent to garbage disposal. What?! It always ends the same way. I tried my best. I always fail, but I'll do anything. Anything for some closure. Isn't that right? Are you done? No plots, no traps, no ulterior motives. Maybe they have no interest in your investigation. Maybe they've completely forgotten about you. Worthless. What do you want from me? How far will you go for revenge? I'm sorry! They were sent to garbage disposal! Whether intact or damaged, they were all just... There was no order from above. We just disposed of them according to standard procedures. Please! Please, don't kill me! You know it wasn't his fault. He's insignificant. But you don't want to let anything go, no matter how slim the chance, how flimsy the link. As long as you achieve your purpose. Vengeance is the eternal motif. Like you, bringing down a whole city without any concern for those within? I gave them time to evacuate. Yes, you made the relatively correct choice in the circumstances. One that saved you face. But I completed my revenge. What about you? I'm searching for the truth. An answer. I'll keep searching. But I won't make the same choices that you did. Go. Goodness. All right. That one was really tricky. I couldn't recognize my notes with what I was seeing on screen, and they appeared so quickly. And I couldn't react in time, but I did the important part. I avoided saying the worst ones. Oh, goodness. Oh, I feel so bad for Sesa now. He has no answer here. Some of the Arabian words you said pretty good, a bit rough, but you had like 30 minutes only. Say good job. Thank you, I appreciate it. I was like trying to see if it was, I know I said some of this wrong, because I know that like what I was reading was not correct. I know that you said like one is supposed to be pronounced like a lake, like water, like a lake, and I didn't say that. I said something completely different, and I knew it was wrong in that moment. I should have realized that with any of these stories, if there's someone who's going to be saying like, you know, you idiot or something, it's going to be fast and you're not gonna know when they're gonna say it. To an English person, Arabian words and English letters are just gibberish. I'm trying to do my best. It's just, I'm trying to do my best for all the different areas of Terra. It's not easy. And I can't guarantee that I can say it again the same way, because half the time I don't know what I'm saying as I'm reading, and that includes in English. That includes English. Half the time I'm just like trying to follow along with the story while reading it and then making sure I say the right thing. When HG adds a southern US area to Terra, I'll give you southern gentleman speaking lessons. Certain hungry dog once said, I'm not very good at thinking. I think Vesa mentioned this before, but like, yeah, okay, I'm demonstrating it right now. When you stream, the IQ goes down 20% when you're live. I have so many things going on right now, and I'm trying to like juggle all of them at once while talking to you guys, while juggling this, while looking at notes, while trying to remember the story, while... it's kind of funny. You can also help with Southern Lady Speak. We're gonna have to learn about a gentleman caller. Oh boy. The prophecy of streaming reduces IQ is real, yes indeed. It is, because you're trying to juggle so many different things. People say the TV camera adds 15 pounds, but the stream camera deducts 15 IQ. Yeah, pretty accurate. Mumu multitask. Well, I feel bad for Sesa, because it's like, there's nothing to go on. There's nothing there. No wonder news presenters need the teleprompter. That's exactly it, right? Like, I have the teleprompter in the form of the operator records, but if I have to do anything outside the teleprompter, then I'm immediately lost. Yeah, we got through Sesa's, and then I think next is Manticore. What? Okay, what is Manticore? I know a little bit of the, I know the RA1 storyline, and Manticore seems kind? What is, like, how does she normally sound? What is her... Or I guess I'll just look at it real quick. Alright. Manticore is a Manticore, her job is Manticore. Thank you! You can check her lines? Okay, yeah, I just need to know, like, is she soft-spoken or, because I think Heavyrain is soft-spoken, I just don't know about Manticore. Okay, they're both extremely soft-spoken, noted. She's kinda shy, okay. She's on the shy side, soft and shy. Okay. And then Heavyrain is just kind of, like, quiet, but not really shy. Just, I don't know. This sounds really bad, but I just kind of assume that all of the, I assume that all of the Asling operators kind of have the same voice, based on their appearance. Very timid, okay, very timid. So shy, she's almost invisible. Gotcha. Shout out to all shy girls, you're all beautiful. You don't get those eyes by being an extrovert. There you go. Okay, so they're fairly, okay, one is shy and the other is more quiet, I would assume. Okay. Gotcha. Girl's so shy, she didn't tell the bus driver to stop and now is traveling to another country. Firewatch is super chill too, not shy, just very introverted. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, is that wrong to say that, like, oh, all the Asling operators probably have the same voice? That's probably very wrong. Alright. And then there's Flint, very much the opposite of shy. I will keep that in mind. Okay. She trembles and shudders, scared even of the sound when she speaks. Dead silence. Okay. Rhodes Island Command Center. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought her back. Help me understand what happened. As I stated in the report, she was unconscious near the safe house, barely clinging to life. She was covered in dust and sand, looking just like a desert catastrophe victim. I wanted to give her a sip of water. A bit of the old habit came out. There's nothing wrong with the compassion to help those in need, as long as you can handle the responsibilities that come with it. I'll admit, I did not fully consider who she might be. I gave her a little salt water and left her in the shade near the village. The next time I saw her, she was on the aircraft. Obviously, she followed me. And you said you didn't notice anything at the time, correct? I performed a comprehensive cabin inspection and didn't see anything out of the ordinary. She suddenly appeared in the middle of the journey, and I can't even confirm that she had been hiding inside the aircraft. If not for her poor physical condition at the time, she might have even hit me with that attack. According to our analysis, she possesses some form of invisibility-type Originium arts. If you can provide any further details, we'll have an easier time handling her. I'm sorry, Dr. Calcit. I honestly don't have anything else to offer. She didn't even leave footprints in the sand. That could also be useful information. Can you think of any reason she might have had for attacking you? I'm thinking it might have been an old grudge, or a simple misunderstanding. It might have even been a stress response after crossing the desert. Or maybe it's because you saw her. That's crossed my mind as well. Rhodes Island will continue to investigate her, but some answers may have to come straight from the girl's mouth. Just so you feel better, Storm Eye, she hasn't hurt anyone since coming to Rhodes Island. She allowed us to examine her, but while we were administering an IV, she pulled the needle out and left medical. She's been placed in a single dorm since then. From the data we've gotten back from her infection monitoring device, her life isn't in imminent danger. However, she refuses to communicate with us. Okay. Now then. The next matter is yours to... I want a different account. We tried to identify the ID card she had on her person, but most of them are older than her. Remnants from a regional conflict decades ago. All we can tell from them is that she has been active throughout most of Sargon. Beyond that, there is no deeper connection among those IDs. The other angle of investigation arises from the weapon she was carrying. We can fairly conclusively say that her primary function mode is assassination. She carried several small and delicate devices with a level of craftsmanship unlikely to be self-made. But Rhodes Island has no way to trace the weapons and poisons. Our intelligence networks have come up completely blank. Similarly, assassinations are not uncommon in Sargon, so we can't link her activities with any specific event. Finally, judging from her behavior since coming in contact with Rhodes Island, it might be difficult to get any information directly from her. She has been awake for 3 days, but has continued to refuse the food and water we've provided. If she's so fiercely loyal to her past, can we really reach a cooperative relationship with her? These are things for you to decide. If you have time, go see her. For Rhodes Island, she is an infected first and foremost, and that has nothing to do with her past. If she is willing to cooperate, then we can accept her. Same rules as always. Spin the bottle. Whoever the bottle points to takes the job. Everyone quietly gathers in a circle. The bottle spins with no regard for who it chooses. They are all the same. The mouth of the bottle stops in front of her. She takes the note from inside and leaves the group. The orders are inside the bottle, on the slip of paper. The group leader always repeats these words, as if tacitly acknowledging the presence of newcomers. But she doesn't keep track of the comings and goings. Sometimes 3 or 4 show up. Other times, there might be as many as a dozen. She reckons that the group leader probably doesn't keep track either, because the voice behind the white mask has changed as well. That was a close one. I almost fell asleep again. What am I wearing? Texture feels so weird. I haven't seen a Manticore in years! The girl won't come out? The observers are coming. Please calm down, Dr. Warfarin. If you shackle her to, invite her to your operating table, you might stir up some repressed psychological trauma in that child. Then what does Calcit plan to do? We might have the most advanced medical technology, but we can't treat patients through a door. Dr. Calcit said to give her some more time. If she doesn't want to open the door, we can't force her. Right, I found an old uniform jacket for her. There's no way she can wear whatever she had on before. She looked a lot more energetic after getting her out of those gritty, blood-soaked rags. Don't worry too much. Your subject, your patient, should recover soon enough. It's quiet again. Are the observers gone? They know. They know I'm an infected. They're waiting for me to give in, using treatment as a bait to trick me into giving in. Ah, you can't touch it. Even if it's inside me, I can press down hard until it hurts, but I can't feel the originium. So if they know I'm an infected, they must know who I am. Has my cover been blown? I failed to kill that soldier. They're testing me. They want to know if I can still be used. That would be great. It's been so long since I've gotten orders. I will prove myself. There's a strange restraint on my leg. It looks like tech that only a nomadic city would have. There are soft beds here, too. And no sand stuck between the cracks of the walls. Just like living in Dreamland. Could I be in the same place as that Padishah? Excuse me, how are you doing? Are you still sleeping? I know. If you're starving, you can't eat a whole bunch of food in one sitting. So, I made some very light porridge for you. Still asleep, huh? Well, I'll slide it through the little window here. Oh, hey there, Gummy. Are you in charge of breakfast today? I would have been out of bed at the crack of dawn if I knew. Oh, did you come to visit the new girl, too? I was gonna ask if she wanted to put together a manicure set with me, but she never showed up. The folks from medical told me she needs to rest up and that I shouldn't go bothering her. It's not like I'm going door to door selling stuff. I just wanted to see if she felt like getting some fresh air. I finally found someone who'd look great with blue nail polish. I'm not gonna let this opportunity slide by. Utsuge, you don't need to get so fired up over that kind of stuff. They're calling each other by name. It doesn't seem scripted. In other words, the ones who captured me are enemies. They confiscated my weapons. There's no sharp furniture here either. They're getting ready to interrogate me, and they don't plan on letting me escape before they do. And a lot of people here have seen me. I'm already useless. But it's okay. This was bound to happen one day. All right. She did not touch the plates we brought her yesterday and the day before. Seems like it. She's like one of those vouvres who can just eat or not eat whenever they want. No clue. Isn't going hungry super sad though? Plus, all that food is going to waste. Well, whatever. Sounds like our new friend is still sleeping, so let's not bother her. They're gone. Did they really say all those things so I could hear them? Doctor, I never knew you had the time to come to the operator dorms. Whenever I pass by your office, I can tell you're totally swamped with operation materials and paperwork. Calcit suggested I could visit her when I could. So, Dr. Calcit told you the same, eh? We medics all want to help her. Even though her infection has already developed to an intermediate stage, with Rhodes Island's current technology, we can get it under control to prevent further deterioration. The data collected from the infection monitoring device shows that the originium crystals inside her are now quite active, and it doesn't help that she's weak from refusing to eat. None of us want to see our patients consume themselves like this. But if I was suddenly taken to a strange new environment and found myself lying on an operating table first thing after waking up, I'd be plenty scared too. So, I brought one of Hibiscus's healthy meals with me and planned on saying hi to her first, just as a token of our goodwill. Do you have any ideas, Doctor? I feel like she would not believe the first. I don't know. She is a mercenary normally, so tell her Rhodes Island needs her skills. Eh? Doctor, are you saying she could become a reserve operator? To be honest, if I encountered an invisible enemy during a training exercise, I'd be pretty nervous myself. Phew, with you here, I always feel like we have a better chance of persuading the other party. You can share with her why you trust Rhodes Island. Me? I trust in Rhodes Island's determination to find a cure for erypathy, and I deeply admire Dr. Calcett's knowledge and ability. And when I'm tending to the wounded in dangerous operations, I have full faith that you'll be in firm control of the situation so I don't have to focus on anything but my responsibilities as a medic operator. That's probably what I'd tell her. Doctor, did you want to come along with me? Absolutely. How long have you been hiding in here? Ah! You're too weak to kill a single beast to even feed yourself anymore? I don't want to be like this either. I'm not hiding on purpose, it's just that nobody can see me. I have no weapons. I've never touched a weapon. You were born a weapon. I've always been very careful. My tail has never hurt anyone. Who are you trying to deceive by feigning weakness? You no longer have an audience. Your erypathy has progressed to this stage. Do you still think you can stay in the market as always, earning your next meal from somebody else's hands? How do you know? Who are you? You should know this well enough. There's no place for you in your old life. You must learn to wield a weapon. This is the only worth you now have. No, I won't. Look, this is a painkiller for erypathy. You want to live, right? My team happens to have a spot for monsters like you. Join us. The leader will save you. The familiar pangs of hunger, the sensation of her consciousness withering away due to dehydration. These things will sometimes happen in the stalking crouch. She's capable of judging her own body's state, and if she's on the job, she won't lose control. However, every job she's had in the past specified a rendezvous point. As long as she could reach it, she'd have a chance to rest. There's nothing on the note this time. Even though I'm obviously useless now, I still want to be saved. Even though I already knew that the leader was lying. Hello? Hello, my name is Ansel. I'm sorry, but I don't know what to call you. But here at Rhodes Island, there are a lot of people who don't want to disclose their real names, so they go by code names. You can choose one for yourself. They keep talking about this Rhodes Island. Where is Rhodes Island? The same thing is written on these clothes. I completely understand. When you woke up, you found yourself in a strange new place. You must be very nervous. I just want to tell you we don't have any ill will towards you. I was one of the assistants standing to the side taking notes, so I hope you don't take this the wrong way. We are a non-state affiliated pharmaceutical company that hopes to help all infected people across Terra. Even though you didn't come to Rhodes Island voluntarily, and were brought here by accident, you were in very poor physical condition at the time, and we examined you as part of our duties as medics. He referred to this place as a pharmaceutical company. Is it a Colombian company? We really do want to help you, but if you don't want our help, we won't force you either. Oh, but Rhodes Island is well outside Sargon's borders right now. Outside Sargon? If you wanted to go back, we wouldn't have been able to let you off the ship until the next time we docked at a nomadic city. After that, you'd have to find your own way back. Of course, it'd be ideal if you choose to stay with us. Oh, and, our medical examination won't intrude on your privacy. Also, someone should have already introduced you to the doctor, right? The doctor. I keep hearing this title. The doctor says your skills will be useful to us. Because the situation surrounding the infected can be rather dire, when we try to extend a helping hand to them, we inevitably run into conflicts with other people. So, we are in need of partners who are able and willing to fight to protect others. He said, need. Does that mean I can still be useful? Oh, but don't let that scare you. You'll probably just be a reserve operator like me. And all the regular operators talk about the doctor's reliable command. Plenty of regulars come back from life or death situations to tell me the doctor was the one who saved them. Really? They won't send me to die? Hello? Doctor, she doesn't seem to be responding. Do you need to go back to work? No, please wait. I can't hear anything from inside. She might still be sleeping. Don't go. I have to prove myself. Commander, please don't leave me. I'm worried about her, but I suppose we also shouldn't bother her too much. I'm right here. Please notice me. I want to live. I think she's listening. If you don't know how to answer, you can give me a code name first. You're right, Doctor. For the operators of Rhodes Island, a raid of this sort would not be impossible. I also agree with putting some less experienced operators into this drill, so they won't be completely caught off guard when encountering invisible enemies on the battlefield. But there is one problem. We don't know anything about this assassin who goes by Manticore. You can't let her scribbles on a single piece of paper replace the formal application process, let alone serve as an application to participate in a combat exercise. She still hasn't talked about her past, and the only information we have on her background is still vague. It's exactly why we can trust her. Are you saying that once we win her over, she'll never betray— I see now. But first, how will Rhodes Island win her over? With this battle. When our operators have the ability to defend against her attacks, or even counter them, this mock battle will instead have the effect of demonstrating Rhodes Island's sincerity to her. Just like how an assassin places a knife by the monarch's pillow to let the opposition know she has the ability to strike at any time, but simply chooses not to. She should be able to get our meaning. Fine, I accept your proposal. I'll arrange for a video recording of this exercise to keep as part of her files. Doctor, I trust you'll be able to get exactly what we need. Whew. Alright then. I was a little thrown off guard. I forgot that the names would go through. That's fine. That is A-okay. For things like operator records, I can probably just, like, edit in a text box, and that should be fine. Manticore is so cute, I love her. Yeah. She seems really sweet. It's all good. It's all good. No. Sengetsu, do not worry. It is all good. It is all good. No, I can just, when I upload the VODs for these, what I should be doing anyway is, like, I do a little bit of, like, quick editing. So if I know, like, okay, in this storyline, it was mentioned, then I can just add it in real quick. I actually did that with, I think it was when I was reading, Actor Die 8 After. I hadn't changed the, little stage clear icon thing, and I was like, you know what, I want to do that. So I grabbed it when I had added it in when I was reading story 3, and then I just sort of like superimposed it into the video. Crudely writing. Just like scribble it out in pen. Why'd we read Manticore Up Record? Because I just got finished with understanding the storyline of Reclamation Algorithm. I'm okay doing that. I do not mind doing that at all. So yeah, I'll just... Here, I need to take some notes and I need to delete some other notes because I'm looking at too many things at once. Okay. So we are good with Sesa. I'm not gonna be able to... Okay. Heavyrain. I'm just looking at my notes real quick here. Just taking quick note. All right, and then we have, okay. I'm just looking because Heavyrain also has a lot of these words that I messed up last time. Okay, and we did, okay. And then let me just write, okay. Doesn't it cost 30 OP because it's also the background theme? Because it's background theme and music, right? Isn't that why it costs so much? Gotcha. You know, background theme worth 30 OP. I mean, and yet here you are wanting to look it up on YouTube. I don't know. I feel like if it's something that you are constantly having on every time you open the game and it's consistent, then I think that, you know, I think it can be worth it to some people. Like, I assume background theme best anyway. Alright. Back here. I wish there was a way to just go back to get back to squads, but it doesn't work that way for some reason. Love my Wraith Swimmer Dragon. That is very fair. There was some outrage in the community when it came out first. I don't think they did another one this expensive. Dang. Alright, hang on. Let me just sort of try to, I'm just sort of trying to, like, get my mindset back to where it needs to be. Technically there is. When you click home button, it brings up all tabs. I never use the home button, so I don't know how to do that. I mean, okay, I know what the home button is, but I can't, like, identify it fast enough, you know what I mean? No, like, I know I pressed it. I get very confused, because, like, things aren't where I think they should be, mentally, in my head. So I don't want to mess with it. I don't want to... I'll practice later, just so that I get a better idea, so that if we have to do this again, then I'll know what to do, but, like, I don't remember where everything is. And there's been many times where I've tried pressing it, and I'll end up in a completely different area. So I don't want to mess with it. But that's okay. I'm only, like, when I have it up on screen, with all of his operators, I'm looking at the upper left, so I'm not paying attention. I'm not seeing anything. Alright. Also, just like as a heads up, because I don't normally look at or read chat while I'm reading the story, if there's anything that you want to, like, talk to me about or address or everything, like, this in-between is the time to do it. Alright. Are we... I guess we're good? I guess we're fine? Okay. $30 and $18 is just too expensive, but everything for Cantabile. Fair enough. Okay. Next up, we have Heavyrain. Now you put us on the spot, we can't think of anything. Fair enough. We're fine, so fine indeed that we can read more. Alright, sounds good. As none talk, I want to say thank you for the stream star. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Eritane. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Let's go with Heavyrain. Let me read the, Okay, this is our zebra? Hang on, let me just... real quick. Yeah, I'm sorry. Asling has, like, the same voices in my head. Fair enough. Okay. She's a zebra! Interesting, interesting indeed. Okay. Untimeliness. The long knife in the soldier's hand was supposed to have cut through the enemy's shield, but it was now pointed at their comrade's back. Oh. In the blood-red glow of the fire, each person is reduced to a vague silhouette, cast over mottled ruins. Once they fought side by side through the valley of the shadow of death. Yet now, only hatred and animosity remain in their gazes towards one another. What happened? It's like everyone went crazy. Are they not? Do you even realize the hell I went through getting back here alive? And before I get even a single hot meal, you want me rushing off to the front lines again? Fall back. All of you, fall back. Is this a mutiny? Mutiny? I'm gonna kill you! Ayua Alamak! Grab him! Don't let him get away! Move it out of the way! Heavyrain, quick! Stop him! Don't let him run! I think I know who he is. What was he called again? What are you spacing out for? Kill him! Move! Ugh. Damn it! Heavyrain, how could you let him get away? All my comrades are staring at me. They look so hostile. I'm sorry. It's like I'm their enemy now too, but I don't hurt my comrades. Comrades? You think any of those sacks are on our side? His punch hits Heavyrain square in the face. The veteran pants insatiably, just waiting for Heavyrain to hit back, dying to vent his anger in combat. But she doesn't. She simply picks up her shield, her expression calm. No hesitation, nor any show of fear. I'm sorry, but I will never hurt my comrades. Coward! Enough! There's no time to be screwing with our own. Boss, we should make a break for it. While we still have the chance. Run? What about our families back home? We're all brothers from the same hometown. If the Lord Emir ever feels like going after them, his job will be easy. Aliana! Those bastards were never going to let us live in the first place. I told you to think before you act. Do you regret it now? I can't take this. I can't watch my brothers be thrown out to die like this! Enough. Words won't solve this anymore. They can defend the entrance for now. The Janissaries and officers are all children of nobles. With them as hostages, whoever's outside won't be so quick to act. Right. These mercenaries, I swear. The years-long campaign has taken these people far from their homes and their families, and left them with no one but their fellow troops. It's only natural for those from the same hometown to look after one another, unable to bear their companions suffering even the slightest abuse. But under such innately oppressive circumstances, strife still remains common. You cowards screwed up last time by being the first to run. I had the enemy tear at my ass for 3 whole days before I made it out. Alas! Who are you calling a coward? If it wasn't for you, for brains, I wouldn't even be trapped in here. Say that again? Wanna go, huh? Put your money where your mouth is. Fine, let's go! Not going to help? You're just going to watch? Who would I help? Who do you care about more? Then who do you think is in the right? None of them. Sargonian mercenaries shouldn't be fighting each other for no reason like this. I knew you weren't like the others, Heavyrain. What? There's no should or shouldn't when it comes to soldiers. Only want or don't want, obey or disobey. How come you got even less food than me? Don't vets get a little more? It's fine, it's enough. Having more or less doesn't make a difference. Oh. Hanum sort of looks like she's in despair. Is she worried for me? Hanum? To tell the truth, I knew the person who ran this afternoon. You did? But the Janissaries never associate with people like us. In our last battle, it was me who pulled him out from a pile of bodies. He told me his name was Ibrahim. We hid from the casters pursuing us together. So he's your friend? Not a friend, a comrade. What's the difference? It's hard to put in words. But they're not the same. Do you remember how this whole mess started? The officer got the order to send everyone back to the front. And then? The veterans felt they were too injured from the last battle and wanted more supplies and rest. Then it got out of hand. So who do you think was in the right? I understand what the veterans are thinking, but... regardless, you hesitated. And to the others, it felt like a betrayal. I'd never betray anyone. I just don't understand. We save him one moment, and then we have to kill him the next. Then what if it was someone else running toward you back there? Someone who'd clashed with you before, even. Would you retaliate then? Would you want to? If I said no, would you think I'm a coward, Anum? No, because I knew you'd say that. You see everyone as a comrade. Because we are. Because we're Sargonian soldiers. Because we swore an oath. Never kneel to the enemy in the face of danger. Never abandon your comrades in times of need. Personal grudges and desires don't really matter to me much. Eh? Look at this food they gave us. You could turn the plate upside down and it wouldn't fall off. Stop messing with it. If it does fall, you'll have nothing to eat. If that happened, would you give me yours? Yes. Because I'm your comrade? Because you're my friend. Friend, comrade. You keep repeating those words. Is there really any difference? Yes. Devotion, honor, oaths? Is there a point? Can you rebels inside hear me? Everyone here is an ordinary Sargonian. We fight to put food on the table, to support our families, that's all we want. Drop your weapons and surrender immediately. Free the hostages! Yes! You don't even care how many of our brothers died in that battle. This is your final warning. Fine, we're all dead either way. This is your final warning! Heavyrain, wake up. Hostiles? No, what happened? Lower your blade. It's me. No need to panic. Damn it, that was too dangerous. Good thing I didn't hurt Anum. I'm sorry. It's fine, but I need your help right now. Come with me. Okay. Here's the situation. Neither of their fevers are breaking, and they've been shaking the whole time. If we don't cure them ASAP, they're dead for sure. Their wounds haven't been treated at all. There's so much rot. What do you need me to do? The vets are watching all the supplies and refuse to help in any way. I assume you know where they keep them. Can you think of a way to bring anything back? They're your comrades, after all. Comrades. You don't need to convince me. Did she really have to stress it like that? I'll go and try. If you didn't stop me just now, I swear I would have taken them on. Can we trust her? Have faith. Heavyrain's a good person. She gave her word, so she'll do it. A good person. There's no such thing as a good person in the army. Only fools and idiots. True. Who's there? Shh, we've been noticed. Deal with them. Don't make too much noise. Wait, we're in a tough spot too. So, can we make a deal? So dark. I know this is where they put the medicine. These are the bandages, so the disinfectant should be right next to them. Who's there? Oh no, I can't let them find me. Just hide this stuff in my clothes. What was that noise? Who is it? Me! I'm looking for something. Oh. Heavyrain. Was it meds you took? All by yourself? He's turning off the lights? What is he going to do? Relax. You don't want anyone else finding you here, right? Okay. So, what's going on? Who's hurt? Should I tell him? If I just leave, will he stop me? If you don't want to say, the door's over there. Be sure not to make any more noise. Two recruits have untreated wounds. They have high fevers. What meds did you take? These. Disinfectant and bandages. You know how to treat wounds, then? Yes, I've learned before. Good. Remember to remove anything that's rotting. We're out of anesthetics. You'll just have to grin and bear it. Take these antibiotics, too. They'll be key to saving their lives. That's about all I can give you, though. Obviously, it'd be best to get them to a hospital, but clearly that's not on the table. Thank you. See you then. Wait, Heavyrain. Are you hurt? Do you feel bad anywhere? No. I remember trying to reason with your mother when she handed you over to me. You were barely out of diapers. Never mind. Stay out of sight on your way back. Can I ask something? Abby? What? Where's this coming from? You haven't called me that in years. We swore before that we'd root out all Sargon's enemies. But now it's Sargonian soldiers surrounding us. It's Sargonian soldiers we're holding hostage. Everyone here is a Sargonian soldier, and they fight each other every day. Who is our enemy? What is an enemy? What do I do? Heavyrain. Let me ask you something first. Okay. If I was hurt, you would help me too, wouldn't you? Definitely. Why? Because we're Sargonian soldiers. We'd never abandon our comrades. Then suppose I wasn't your comrade, and I wasn't wearing this uniform. I was just some stranger begging for your aid. Would you help me? Yes. Then what if I asked you to risk your life to rescue me? Put everything on the line to help a stranger. Would you? I don't know. To put it frankly, serving Sargon, it just means you wear these clothes. Seems like they're all that ties us together. But even without them, you'd still be you, I'd still be me, and anyone'd still be anyone. Everyone has their own identities, their own perspectives, and their own goals. Even you. You have little ideas of your own, don't you? You'd risk your life to steal meds for your comrades. I was only doing it because... I know. You're a good kid. You regard every soldier as a comrade. But what about if you took off the uniform? Who are you then? If I left this uniform behind, if I wasn't a Sargonian soldier anymore, what would I do? Go home? Enough. I'd better get back to checking on the lookouts. Heavyrain, take care of yourself. I will. Abby. We can execute traitors on the spot. What matters most is we ensure the hostages are safe. Will you keep your word? That if we work with you... If you're willing to turn back and cease this crime of betraying the Lord Emir, then I trust our superiors will reconsider your punishment. Hey, we all got dragged into this. No one asked us. We never intended to betray the Lord Emir. Of course. I swear! The only thing that matters is how you choose to act. Annam, someone's coming! We can't wait for you forever. Make up your minds. I'm back. How are they? Still running a high fever. Did you find the meds? Yeah, help me readdress their wounds. They need to tough it out. I have to cut away all the rotting parts. Then get them to take these antibiotics. Heavyrain. Thank you. It's nothing. Annam, come and help me undo their old bandages. All right. You treat their wounds. I'll get some people to fetch things. Okay. You, all of you, come with me. This is our last chance. Are you in? But the veterans... You're scared, aren't you? Do you want to die here? With these idiots? How about the rest of you, then? Do you really think we have a chance? It's not like we outnumber them. And will the Lord Emir really let us go? You said it yourself, didn't you? What's the difference between us when we all make our livings as soldiers? Or do you want to explain to the people outside how you're innocent while they have a blade against your throat? Halas! Fine. Lead the way. Your friend there, is she going to help us? Heavyrain. I'll ask her. If it comes down to it, you're going to kill her? Isn't she your friend? She is, and a good person, too. But she can never figure out where she stands or what matters. She's too nice to everyone. You said it yourself, didn't you? There's no such thing as a good person in the army. Only fools and idiots. Right? You got me there. What are you looking at me for? I'll go with you. Their wounds are redressed now, and they've taken the drugs. Their foreheads aren't as hot anymore. Something's not right about Annam's expression. They'll recover. Heavyrain. If the war ends and you leave the army, what would you want to do? Where's this coming from? I haven't thought about it. You've really never considered what you would want to do? Or who you care about? What I want to do? No. Who I care about? You. And everyone else. Oh, honestly, Heavyrain. Everyone here is gauging me. They're looking to see how I react. And they're packing their gear. Annam, if there's something you want to say, you can just tell me. Then if I asked you to help me capture the mutinying soldiers, would you say yes? What? Regardless of what you think, you're out of options. We're all enemies of Sargon at this point. But just now, we were lucky enough to get one last chance. We can survive this. Is that really lucky? Survive. For a reason like that, and nothing else. Is there no other way? No. You can't avoid the problem anymore. You treat them as comrades, but they don't see you that way. Do you still not get it? The way they treat me. I do. Doesn't really matter. But I don't mind. I just can't do it. Not when it's just to survive. Then I'll do it for you. Am I too weak? Annam! I'm sorry. Ah! Ah! Are we killing her? I'll be honest, I've been afraid of you stabbing me in the back at some point. Tie her up. Right, she did save our lives after all. Heavyrain, you were never weak. You're just shackled by that oath of yours. The Lord Emir doesn't want you to have your own desires. The officers are scared of seeing your hatred. You're a good person. So this time, I'll do it for you. But you owe me one. Because you promised you'd protect me. Because I want to survive. I want to survive with you. What's that little wretch's problem? She's been with us for half a year now, and she still doesn't talk. She just stands there by herself, watching us. Children are scared of strangers. She's a good person, once you get to know her. Girl! Get over here, help us out! Does he mean me? Go, take this roll call. You see that lost-looking bunch over there? Them. Go fetch those recruits. It's another new batch. It hasn't been a month since the last one. Okay. Hey. Are you a vet here? She's younger than me. Right. You see this gold star? This is a spoil of war. I got it from some ruins. I'll give this to you, so protect me if they try to bully me, okay? Why? Huh? Because I hear the vets always bully the new recruits here. But from where I'm standing, you seem different. No, I mean, why give this to me? It's yours. I don't need it. And besides, I wouldn't bully my own comrades. You're a weird one. I'm Annam. I'm Heavyrain. Now, back to your unit, please. The choking scent of smoke and the familiar yet terrifying battle cries bring Heavyrain out of her daze in a snap. Instinctively, she tries to reach for her weapon, but quickly discovers that she has been bound fast to a pillar. Damn it. Annam, you impulsive bastard. I have to find her. Tear gas fills the room. Heavyrain grits her teeth and after some effort dislocates her own arm to writhe it free of the rope. Her clenched jaw manages to stop her from screaming in pain. Death to the rebels! No matter what, I need to find Annam and Abby. Annam! Annam, where is she? Abby! We're all comrades, huh? You betrayed us after all. Betrayed? You... I didn't. I'll treat your wounds. Stay back! Haram Alek! Trying to trick me like the hypocrite you are! You think I'm your path to glory? Bring it! We lived and died as comrades. Now we fight to the end as enemies? Helenat, I'll go out with honor! And you, selling out your own comrades to survive? I was never going to sell anyone out. Everyone's treating me as an enemy. Honor? Oaths? You're nothing but a coward. You're just scared to do wrong. Scared of being blamed. Scared to be a bad person. And for what? Even if my brothers chose wrong, I'll still give everything I have for them. I don't fear it. There's no true right or wrong when you're a soldier anyway. Come. Aren't you going to kill me? Even if I die, I have my brothers with me. Lucky me! What about you? What's waiting for you even if you survive? You're right. Heavyrain, you were never weak. You're just shackled by that oath of yours. So this time, I'll do it for you. My parents always told me to obey, to listen. I never did wrong at home. I tried hard to show them I was a good kid, but in the end I was still kicked out. Because our harvest was bad and we couldn't survive. No other reason. Oaths, virtue, honor. I think of everyone as a comrade, and try to help them, and I'm scared of doing the wrong thing. Are they really just lies here? But even so, this is how it all turned out. If it's like you say, there's no should or shouldn't, no right or wrong. Just like Annam said, then I'm willing to bear it. To bear all of the consequences for Annam. I'll protect her. Forgive me. Ah! I can just use my shield. I don't need to actually kill him. Annam! Where are you? Once we have you, this entire clown show will be over. We'll all still have a chance to survive. Survive? Aren't you a greedy one? You're not fit to be a soldier of Sargon. A soldier? You really think anyone gives a damn? Drop dead. Damn it. Annam! Why did it have to be Abby? Abby! Heavyrain! Help me! Made up your mind? I'm sorry. Abby, I don't want it to be this way. If there was any other choice. But Annam's my friend, so I can't let you hurt her. Friend. Come on! Show me then! What? Heavyrain, watch out! I'm coming! Move it! Annam! Abby! For your friend's sake, eh? Good on you. Now again, Heavyrain! Ugh! You're not going to defeat me just by defending. You know, you're still wavering? You need to protect your friend, and right now, I'm your enemy. The worst outcome. Heavyrain? Damn it. Guys, help us! Seize the traitor! Looks like we're out of time. You'll have to forgive me for taking the reins then. What? Yeah! Ah! Heavyrain! The finishing blow! We're going to die. No! Ah! Come! Hobby slashed at Heavyrain. Heavyrain lifts her shield with all she has. Every drop of strength poured into her charge against him. Yet in the single moment her view is blocked. The old vet turns his blade and plunges it into his own body. Why? No! Why? Abby! Why are you doing this? Take my blade. No. Take it, quick! While they still haven't noticed. No, I won't. The warehouse. There's still meds there. I'm telling you to take it. Take it! Abby! Heavyrain, you're a good child. You protect your comrades, care for your friends, even watch out for my useless old ass. I'm so very happy. Stop it. If you're willing to see everyone as a comrade, to help them, to lay your personal grudges to rest, then you're so much stronger than us elderly morons. But still, never let yourself be so easily bound. Be firm in your own steps. You're a good child. I trust that. But there are times where kindness is a little inappropriate. That's all. I know. Abby. Don't let it weigh you down. Whatever else, we need someone left to bring our letters back. After so long away, it's about time we old men went home. These tags, these comrades, you protect them well. I believe in you. Bring everyone. Abby! No, Abby! Damn it, Heavyrain. Move aside. Everyone move aside! Any more fighting and you'll all be executed on the spot. Stay away from Annam, or I'll take you on myself. Don't be scared, Annam. Enough. Do you not think your crimes are sufficiently grave yet? Unit 0374. You've betrayed the Lord Emir and spurned your soldier's oath. This is your last chance to wash yourselves of guilt. We hope for you to prove your loyalty through your actions in this assignment. And here I thought we might have a chance to live. I should have expected that the Lord Emir was never going to let us go. Now what? Don't be afraid. Nobody is allowed to hurt you, no matter who it is. Abby, I'll bring everyone home, together. That was much heavier than all of the others. What kind of cliffhanger ending is that? I don't know! I don't know. Jeez. She doesn't deserve any of that. She really doesn't. Oh my gosh. Ugh. It is in the name. Untimeliness? That doesn't tell me anything. Let's be real here. Welcome to Tribal Wars. That is horrible. Oh my god. Ugh, ugh. These Sargonian soldiers are gonna kill me. Heavyrain exists, life, and that offended me. Oh. Goodness. Ugh. Holy. I mean, I'm guessing that gets resolved in some way. There has to be, like... I'm guessing it's in her files, right? I'm guessing it's, like, explained what happens after in her files. I feel like that's kind of the trend when things get left on cliffhangers. Ow. Oh. She made it to Rhodes Island, so she should be Taishobu. Oh. I do be trusting Star 101%, because I gave her the account. Surely I won't get bashed in the head. Don't trust as much as Heavyrain trusts others, jeez. That's scary. I feel like it'd be a spoiler for us to say where it gets resolved. Noted! Okay, that is all I need to know. Noted. Ugh. Give me a sec. Ugh. Ugh. Back in Closure's vignette, Cal operated on Heavyrain for 72 hours straight. Oh, that was... It's hard to okay. Goodness. Yeah, I forgot that that was... I forgot that that was Heavyrain. That's a very bad sign. Alright. I have to raise her now. I mean, you need to raise all the Azling operators anyway, right? But no, I get what you mean. Alright. Let's see, we've got... Okay, I think we're doing the vignette next. I propose Heavyrain for stream nights if we need another defender. I'm gonna have to figure out how to rotate stream nights properly. Alright. Vignette it is. Thank you, Heavyrain. I appreciate it. Okay. I believe... Archives, intelligence. This is... Preluding lights? Is it? Okay, wait, is this one of the ones where it... Oh, okay, there it is. Okay. Flickering sparks, okay. Put Stream Night ops on wheel. Go 100% by wheel pick will be funny. It would take too long to do all the time, though. Alright. Okay. Sorry, I feel like after... I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the 15% loss of sanity as being live. But I feel like whenever I jump from going to one operator record to another, or from going from operator, when I'm doing anything that involves me having to change what I'm doing, I always get slightly paranoid that I am doing something wrong. So I need to like mentally and try to get my bearings back in place. Alright. I think you're straining your voice with the deep male characters so much, which is funny because my voice is lower than a lot of girls, but not low enough to do a guy constantly, especially not an older guy who's probably in his like, you know, 50s or 60s. But then I can't do like a high-pitched girl voice either. I kind of don't really work very much. It's a lot of yap to say give me a minute, I need a break. Like I said, sanity is not fully operational at the moment. For God beware how old Olison is. Okay. Yeah, it's the old man NPCs that get me. Okay. Old man, you say? Yeah, we were just talking about old... Not old Daho, come on. Alright. Oh, I have to change this. Wait, can I do this? Can I do this nicely? Hang on. I'm learning how to make things seamless. Heck yeah! Alright. Old Daho wants bunny- Enough with the bunny livers! Jeez, one line in Cheese Moon and you guys go insane. Old Daho needs to pay the souls. Daho, no! Make 2 Stream Nights teams so you can have balanced teams. So the problem with that is I need more squad openings. I need more squad slots. Because one is for, like, main story, and then I have side story, which is basically just any event where I need to constantly switch things out. Then I have Volpo Nights, and then I have Stream Nights, and they only allow us 4. I need 5. I heavily believe Daho is secretly Star. Why? How does that... I don't understand this comparison between me and Daho. I don't think we're very similar. Why do you keep thinking that we're the same person? Maybe you could write down both teams? I suppose so. You know what they should have? They should have like a, and they'll never do this because it doesn't make sense for the UI they've already built. But it would be great if they had like, if I could do Stream Nights and then it had the same button that was in the base, where you like rotate the base operators. So I can just rotate the Stream Nights operators? That'd be fantastic. No Stream Nights has any Abyssal Hunters, though. Not yet, anyway. Easier to just add more squad slots. Yeah, but the limit's 5. I need more. Or 4. The limit's 4. I need 5. I need 5. I need to rotate my squad slots. Alright. They should add more squad units. They absolutely should. Yes. I need an infinite amount. Also, I think you should be able to change the order, because then it would be so much easier on Zangetsu, too. If you could just, like, swap the orders. Like, if he wanted the operators that I'm reading today to, like, be in the back normally, and then you could just, like, swap them back and forth. Daho's Star's alter ego? I don't see the similarity at all. I mean, Daho is great, but I don't think we act like each other at all. Alright. I feel like Raoul is my alter ego. See, that actually has some merit to it. And it's like your opposite, because I think Vesa mentioned yesterday, it was like, Raoul driving train, normal, safe. And then it's Daho driving train, horrifying. I don't have an alter ego. That's because you have like 900 of yourself anyway. Old Daho is much funnier than Star? What? $999 Vesa unit moment? I mean, it's unlimited, right? There's a Vesa for every instance needed. Okay. I think we are good. All right. Flickering sparks. This place will no longer shelter you. Begone, dear warrior. Turn about and flee. Your pitiful destiny is already set in stone. You have no place in this world any longer. Indeed, your existence has no meaning for us anymore. Thus, the warrior fled. She, who never once trembled in fear under the thundering of the enemy's drums, who never faltered against the roars of her cruel opponents, turned and ran. Akrati, a region in Minos bordering Sargon, comprised of many villages. Akrati? Days of unending rain would sicken even the most tenacious of young warriors. Not to mention this pitiable fellow, sunk into the darkest depths of despair. What sort of experiences would have forced her to leave her home at such a young age? What happened to her, such that her heart would ache in sadness whenever she looks back at her homeland? She wishes no one to know. Go on, flee, head to that unknown land. Yet... What's the situation? Just stop moving. She's been struggling there for 2 hours already. Moved about 10 meters since we found her. If she really was a competent spy, she'd be playing dead to conserve her energy instead of drawing our attention like this. It could also be an act, to play on the Minoans' sympathy and lower their guard. Yes, the Minoans would have trouble ignoring such a weight on the conscience. What do you think of this foreign warrior, and what she's done? Just a trick. She's definitely acting. You know it's Sargon's fault. Their tricks and lies. That these villages took so long to... That's a different conversation. I want you to take a closer look at her. Set aside your suspicions, and look at her. See her innocence. I appreciate your concern for the villagers' safety. Whether it comes from a good place or not, you need only tell me, warriors of Sarkaz, how fares the outsider now? In short, she's at death's door. Looks like she was crossing over from Sargon, judging by her weapon and equipment. Now she looks just like a fish out of water, struggling helplessly on Minoan soil. Is she alone? So far she is, though that might change later. If that's the case... Hey! Priestess! Palace! What is it? It's not my job to say what's what, but since the Minoans hired me and appointed you to take command, I'll just remind you. You're not a normal nurse, but neither are your naive priestess, who knows nothing but sympathy and forgiveness. You're the commander of the Minoans, mentor to the budding warriors, the so-called goddess worshipped by all these Minoan villages. If you take her in, everyone must treat her with the same amount of respect and devotion that they give to you. After all, you were the one who found her. Yet this little warrior is, without the slightest hint of doubt, of Sargon. Until there is peace with Sargon, she remains an enemy to Minoans, one they have to stay wary of. Warrior, your words carry your intentions well, and reveal the breadth of your knowledge. I listen out of respect and duty. But as you know, there exists a divide between your judgment and mine. It is a saddening reality, but it is one we must face. I am indeed considering taking her in and treating her wounds at the least. Here is a young life, one hanging by a thread, and I believe she means us no harm. As for whether thousands of Sargon's soldiers lurk behind her shadow, that is for you to determine. In the absence of danger, we may not fall upon the ongoing war as an excuse to abandon another's life. How pointless. Some may think this is a pointless act. That is why I let the others return to their duties, while you remain here watching over her. Sarkaz. Oh, poor Sarkaz. Your callous demeanor is known far and wide, and you rely on it for survival. In other words, many among you take pride in your indifference. One must heal to one's proficiencies. I give my orders based on this principle. You need only ensure your mission is completed. As for other matters, they will be resolved, one way or the other. Since you refuse to change your mind even after listening to me, wouldn't it be the same if someone else was looking after her? You've been working as a mercenary here for 3 months now. I'm sure you're aware of the situation. If it were left to the Minoans, this would be over in 10 minutes, much less 2 hours. Their guilt would gnaw at those pure hearts of theirs, bidding them to lend a hand, regardless of the danger. In such a scenario, how badly shaken would those sincere hearts of theirs be, if that betrayal really came to fruition? Ha! In the end, even you admit that those villagers are way too soft-hearted to value the life of a potential enemy. I understand you, Sarkaz. Some of the villagers have accepted you, and the elders view you as one of our own. You have their goodwill to thank for that. However, your needs do not lay there. Between love, or at least this love that exists between we of different races, and the payment of money that you receive, you do not believe that it is worthless. There's nothing to discuss about that. You live life your own way, and I have never questioned that. But I think that Sarkaz demeanor I mentioned, perhaps you were like that once. When we first met, you harbored a kindness not altogether pure, and a heart not completely vile. Yet, that has changed. Your interactions with the Minoan soldiers and the villagers have spurred your thoughts. You have become an intelligent warrior, brandishing your weapon of your own free will. Your vigilance is warranted. It's just that I believe Sargon has no reason to attack right now, and neither is there a need to use such crude bait. Rather than formulating a trap to prey on others' kindness, the Sargon's troops would be far more willing to march in brashly, declaring their true intentions to plunder and slaughter for all to bear. Right. Let's just go with what you said. For now, let us turn our eyes to this young warrior who's wandered over from Sargon. Just as you said, though, I wish to save her. Just as you warned, it would be far from prudent to simply bring her back to the villages. She has no visibly open wounds, and it does not seem to be any complex disease that would require surgery. I will attempt to treat her wounds. The consequences of this will be mine to bear. You mean you want me to put up a tent here so you can treat her wounds? In this place not even 2 kilometers from the border? Even the garrison is further away. Well, there's not much difference with the garrison anyway. Don't forget your place. You're the villagers' beacon of hope. The one who will free them from the threat of Sargon. They love you and call you the goddess of victory. Yet here you are taking such risks. Watch your words, soldier. A young woman whose guilt is yet unproven, who has waited for over 2 hours, struggling to keep herself awake, all for the sake of survival. She has already passed your test. As the keenest and most vigilant Sarkas, you are unable to bring out the solid evidence of her duplicity. And so, my heart is already filled with guilt. I cannot bear to leave her any longer. I don't object, if you really insist on it. But it's hard to say if that girl will even talk to you like this after she wakes up. Just be prepared for an attack once she wakes up. At this moment, the young Sargon warrior is suffering in her dreams. She drags her body onward with naught but sheer determination, but in the end, her vision disappears in a fog of darkness. As she loses herself within the rest that has long eluded her, she is wrapped in a blanket of warmth. Yet, this warmth is unfamiliar to her, and she remains vigilant even in her dreams. Thus, she escapes from her dreamland, escapes the trap of comfort, escapes the warm touch on her skin. Who? Ah, you're awake? Ugh. Calm down. You've been sleeping for quite a long time. The Karanta soldier immediately rises, swiftly inspecting her surroundings. The narrow space contains only herself, the Forte woman, and some scattered items. I understand. You're looking for your weapon, yes? Here it is. The Karanta soldier snatches the weapon. With seemingly no hesitation, she swings the flail towards the Forte. The narrow space limits her movement. The weapon catches on the surrounding canvas, making a dull thud. The Forte woman remains at the bedside, without a trace of surprise on her face. Decisive and orderly moves. Mystery woman. I can tell you are a well-trained soldier, confident in your own strength. Unfortunately, this place is not fit for combat. Answer my questions, and do nothing else, or my flail and shield will smash you. All right. I shall do naught but answer your questions till you are satisfied. Where are we? In my tent, to treat your injuries. A place of rest is needed. Save it! Where is this tent? Who else is here? Our soldiers. Minoans. Hello, Ma. How'd I end up with the Minoans? You arrived from Sargon, collapsing on the Minoan side of the border. When the soldiers found you, you were still determinedly inching forward. This is Minoan land? I've packed your possessions. They're by your feet. You must have been extremely hungry and tired, not being aware that your compass has malfunctioned as you struggled to make your way here, and all your navigation equipment was damaged. As you can hear, there are only Minos soldiers outside. You are alone, and it would be unwise to force a discussion using violence. This would depend on the manner in which you wish to leave this tent. We may come to an agreement, and you can leave this tent assured of your safety. You may also refuse to negotiate and leave immediately, foolish as that may be. Can you prove that? I am a priestess. The villagers and soldiers will follow my orders out of respect to their faith. I know well enough to know none of that is true. This place is in the midst of a war with the tribes of Sargon. If your home isn't far from here, you should have heard of this. We are near Akroti? Absolutely. Well then, visitor of Sargon, how may I address you? Don't ask. Oh? This is a rather unfair exchange then, at least in regards to me. The Karanta soldier furrows her brows as if trying to clear her thoughts and scrutinize her situation. Just now, you said that after I fainted on Minoan land, you've been treating my injuries all this while? Compared to the cold interrogation you would face with the soldiers, there may at least be a chance to come to an agreement with me instead. An agreement? An agreement with you, young Sargon soldier. Appearing suddenly by the border, hungry and disheveled, with no trace of any pursuit, I have come to the conclusion that perhaps you were not, in fact, an enemy at all. I recall that the Lord Emir here doesn't have a particularly good reputation. The war is between you and them. Don't drag me into it. I'm just passing through. As I thought. In that case, pray lower your weapon, innocent one. I wish for a conversation between equals here, at least until I have fully expressed my sincerity. You're pretty hard to understand with the way you speak. Oh? The warriors complain about it from time to time, but it has never been my intention. In fact, I used to be called the most approachable priestess in the Hall of Heroes. In any case, I don't want to meet your soldiers, officers, or anyone, really. I'm no longer in service to Sargon anyway. I just want to leave, quickly. I don't really care about anything else. Alright. If so... Innocent warrior, young as you are, you have bravely traversed the dense forest to arrive here. Will you not lay down your weapon and have some food? I'm fine. Don't waste your energy standing up. You need not worry, for I am the village's priestess, and you will only be helping to treat your wounds here. Until we come to an acceptable agreement and leave this tent, neither I nor those outside will act against you. I've already said that there's nothing to discuss. I can't bear it. I'm too hungry. Please sate your hunger, unnamed traveler. Though your weapon remains pristine, your body is overly taxed. It would be unbearable to one such as you who trains strictly in the path of the warrior. You may not have had much interaction with Minoans prior, or you may have merely heard rumors. In Minos, our soldiers take neither a single step forwards, nor backwards until ordered. I do request your understanding, as some precautions still need to be taken against you during this period of wartime. It's just that the Minoan soldiers are all extremely polite. Why'd you save me then? It's probably an ingrained virtue, as we sometimes allow objective and rational decisions to accommodate kindness still. Then, what is that weapon there for? Ah, yes. You wield a similar weapon to mine, of course you would notice. I knew it! No, please, allow me to explain. Firstly, innocent guest, your weapon appears to be of exceptional craftsmanship. I believe it is the work of an esteemed Sargon craftsman. You must have cherished and trained with it often, so please look. I believe you can determine how this weapon of mine has been used, or perhaps how proficient I really am. You see, just as you harbor suspicion towards me, so too did I doubt your identity. But just look at you now. Your deep exhaustion is etched onto your face, and both your equipment and supplies have been run as ragged as you are. Most importantly, your weapon shows no signs of recent damage. You have not been in a battle for quite some time. Based on this, I have no reason to fear you. So in the end, we're still gonna fight. Oh, definitely not! I will not be using that as a bargaining chip in our discussion. In fact, I will lay my weapon on the floor. Observe. Dear traveler from Sargon, please feel free to partake in this nutritious food. I am fully convinced that you are unrelated to our true enemies. In consideration to your current state, this free and delicious meal should not be left for too long, regardless of any choice you may make later on. Oh, finally out, huh? Sarkas. What, my horns alone enough to scare you? You... That look of fear and disgust. I've been judged at a glance too damn many times. I seek your forgiveness, brave warrior. Your existence is not at fault. I'm sure you think so, priestess. But what about her? She won't listen to you. Priestess, you said that there were Minoans standing guard outside. They went for lunch a while time ago. They've probably been drinking wine, singing and reciting poetry right after, too. So they got me to help stand guard here. It appears that my admonishments were still not taken seriously. I had wanted to show you the magnanimity of the Minoan soldiers. Probably better this way. I'll be leaving immediately. I don't want to loiter around your battlefield. Oh? Are you leaving now, fearless traveler? The famous village of Arknights is but a stone's throw away. You might find it worth your while to pay a visit. No. Even if there are theaters and cinemas, there's also a really good Minoan restaurant. No, thank you. There's also our warrior's favorite baths. Bath? Forget it. Mixed gender bath. No way. You can also use the small bath, reserved for the priests. For a traveler on such a long and weary journey as you, taking a well-deserved rest is... I said no! I'm not traveling. It's better if I'm not seen. I have a bad feeling about this. I'm leaving. We're still too close to Sargon. But it's so rare to see such rustic and pitiful a foreign youth. Huh? Ignore her. It's been a long time since she left the big city she used to live in. She's probably going insane from having to stay in this backwater for so long. It's pretty amazing you can stand that tone of hers. The villages of Arknights are not safe for you. If you are running from something and want to avoid trouble, you should probably leave now. However, foreigner, where lies your destination? To be traveling in such a harried state, could it be that you've committed some unspeakable crime, or perhaps insulted an important noble? No, I'm just a mercenary, and I'm free. My destination doesn't matter, as long as I get further away. To the north, and further to the east. This place, I will not survive long here. Deserts, battlefields, Sargon. I don't want to face any of these right now. A pitiful youth who shoulders the terrible weight of her painful past. Please at least leave your name, so that I may pray for you, whether it be strength to face the dangers ahead, or guidance to the place you may find happiness. Are these prayers any good for people from Sargon? I don't believe in it for what it's worth. Palace! Palace? The blame for exposing me lies with you, Sarkas warrior. It is not a name worth remembering, at least for now. Although, there are such stories. On the border of Minos, a priestess bears the revelations of the 12 heroes, arriving to protect the honor and freedom of the Minoans, taking up the fight against Sargon's invasions, and always able to clutch victory from the jaws of defeat. Never heard of them. Well, I suppose the war has not yet been won. Apologies. I had no intention of declaring that name. I only hope that these myths of Minos may spread to Sargon as well, so that we can come to understand each other better. You should save those words for the next visitor from Sargon passing by. Fine. It seems that besides wishing you well, there is nothing else we can do for you, traveler from Sargon. I will gift you this working compass. Though you know not where you are going, you must continue moving onwards. That is the only goal you have now, and the only way to escape your suffering. To move onward is a choice, one most miraculous. I believe that you will receive much help on your journey, traveler. When the next kindly person appears, one who can devote their energies to you, one who can save you from the most dangerous of mountains, one who can help you escape the clutches of death, you may make your choice then, or even decide to accompany them. Hey, watch out, priestess. What if those sufferings you just mentioned really happened to her? The things you say are oddly profound at times. Forget it. It doesn't really matter. Maybe the destination of this journey is the journey itself. I will pray for you, young lady. The road you tread stretches far, very far indeed. You are a warrior, a brave, persevering warrior. Your bravery is etched on your weapon, etched on your limbs, etched into your very soul itself. Though your eyes are hazy now, a strong rain will wash it all away and your vision will be clear once more. I apologize for not being able to devote myself to the task of earning your trust. We all have the same, more important things to do. I'm still suspicious of you. You, me, and that adorable Sarkaz warrior, we are all on a journey without a destination, struggling and suffering to move onwards for the sake of our souls. Even as we seek that one thing we must experience, that most important thing. To find a place for ourselves. Hey, time to change shifts. Right. Hey, Sarkaz. What? Shouldn't you tell us your name by now? Or do you really want to go by Sarkaz? A name's just a name. You call your priestess Goddess. She calls herself Priestess Pallas. Does that really make her so? Whatever. Though, after we win this war, the only name you'll be leaving to the legends would be Sarkaz then? Heh, let's see if we even survive. You're pretty confident, Minoan. It's not really important whether I'm hailed as a hero in history. As long as I'm a Sarkaz. As long as I'm treated as a Sarkaz no matter what I do. It's not too bad to be fighting alongside heroes. Hmm? Priestess Pallas, what are you doing here? Ah, Mr. Sarkaz. Don't call me that. Why are you standing night watch? Did something happen? Not something to mobilize the masses, I hope. It's just that today's events have been weighing heavily on me. I have had an urge to come here, to find the answers I seek. What, are you still thinking about that Sargon Karanta soldier? What's so special about her? No, it's exactly the opposite. She's normal through and through. She's normal, yet she hurries along, as if running away from some evil spirit while keeping everyone at arm's length. She does not seem predisposed to such behavior. I would presume that a great change has occurred recently, one that has left her despondent. Mr. Sarkaz, what do you think could have happened? No idea. I don't share your interest in going through people's life stories. I only need to know what you're doing here. You act as if you want me to do something, while also looking like you're just loitering around. Tell me what's on your mind, Mercurial Goddess. Shh. Who's there? It's just as you said, Mr. Sarkas. It's difficult to discern one's heart. And my fateful encounter with our Karanta visitor was sadly lacking in depth. Even so, you and I have witnessed her fragility. Her fortitude is bent and broken, and she is at her most vulnerable right now. There isn't much we can do for her, with a good breakfast being the greatest courtesy we can confer. Even so, that poor Karanta soldier. Her only pursuit right now is the power to grasp her own fate, to choose a destination of her own, or to end it on her own terms. No matter what, she possesses the same goal as ourselves. To search for freedom, that is our mission. Try as I may, I am unable to imagine how vile it must be, that evil spirit behind the loss of her freedom. I never believed I would face such a saddening scene. Ah, Mr. Sarkas, do you weep for such a tragedy? As things are now, perhaps I should make my warnings clear in advance, so that the approaching battle will reach a more direct conclusion. Malign one, you are different from the earlier traveler. Your body reeks of the stench of blood and evil. You have a cruel plan, and the target is one much weaker than you. You wish to carry out a murder, a hunt, a dirty plan to brag about upon this holy land of Minos. This I will never allow. Without warning, a shadow leaps out of the dark night and rushes toward the Minoan priestess. In an instant, his attack is blocked by an opposing blade. The attacker immediately falls back. Stand aside, my kin. This obnoxious priestess who keeps rambling on about inane topics annoys me. It seems that you don't understand her words, which is to say you don't know why she's so unhappy right now. I have my own task. I believe it should have nothing to do with you. She seems to want to stop me from finding a Karanta soldier. I can see that she's been anticipating a battle since before I tracked the clues here. Since she wants to protect my target, she must die. What are you doing here, then? I'm working as a soldier, helping the Minoans here. We are not enemies, then. We both have a job to do, so let's go our own ways. Is that witch's life part of your responsibilities? That's not something you need to think about. Indeed. Every swing of my blade has a price, and I have no reason to waste my energy here. Unless that absurd speech of hers has displeased me. Maybe I want to drag her horns along, to point a faster path to that Karanta soldier. I haven't guessed wrongly, have I? Witch. What an uncultured and ill-mannered beast. You view yourself as a dirty blade and refuse all counsel. Is that really the case? That's enough. Kinsman, I have no quarrel with you. Close one eye and leave if you know what's good for you. The assassin prepares to strike at the priestess. However, the mercenary steps in front of her, not moving an inch. Oh, what's this? You're a Sarkas. Do you really think that you'll be treated as an honored bodyguard with nothing but the blessings of the Minoans? Nothing to do with the priestess. I just think that you've lived a really sad life. Don't tell me you've never done such things. Frankly, you're no match for me. Nay, ruthless intruder! Wicked pursuer! It is because of that blind arrogance of yours that you will lose. Heroes do not await death meekly. Moreover, heroes do not stand aside as monsters chase their prey about. Blinded by money and power as you are, you have already forgotten how shameful it is to persecute and kill. Whatever you say. If you really have the stuff, I'll stop after cutting off one of your horns. To be honest, I think my talents are being wasted on a simple deserter. Wouldn't I get a nicer reward if I brought back a Minoan head? Since you have cursed and insulted me so, I no longer hold the slightest bit of remorse for that devil-bewitched heart of yours. For the sake of that Karanta traveler's safety, I will not let you leave alive, cruel assassin. Pitiful, tragic Sarkaz warriors. Your once chaotic hearts are no longer the same. You have each stepped on vastly different paths. There's only one ending for Sarkaz. Salvation does not exist. Just shut up, witch! Here I come! This battle in the Dark Night was never recorded in the annals of history. Some souls continue running, becoming ever purer in their journey of life. In time, they will shine with the brightest light. In time, these sparks of light will gather about the traveling Rhodes Island, becoming a glorious blaze that moves ever onwards. So he's stupid, gotcha. More Sarkaz say they have no home. It's rooted deep. I like the bodyguard Sarkaz. He seems cool. He's chill. Yeah, he seems chill. Smart, on Twitch, will you play Enfield? I will not be playing Enfield when it first releases, because I am really new to Arknights, having just started in 2025. Because of that, I am trying to go through the story as naturally as I can, and there are a lot of spoilers in Enfield, so I've been told, so I will not be playing it when it releases. I will be biding my time for the appropriate moment when I am able to play it safely. Bodyguard Sarkaz has understood the meaning of life, to vibe and chill. Yeah. You might almost know enough? No, I have been told that what I need to know is in Act 2, and I've only just completed Act 1 and not even started Act 2. So, no, I do not know enough, and I don't wish to know. It's just more of a mercenary thing. Sure, the other guy has a job, but the dude is trying to give him a reason to sleep on the job. The craziest Minos lore, mixed gender bath. I mean, isn't that kind of, accurate to like, Greek mythologies? Fourth lore about Minos that we have at all. That's crazy. Very accurate to many European baths, that's fair. You may play the first 30 minutes blindfolded and deaf, then you'll be fine. Awesome. Sarkaz already hated. Betrayal won't change much in situation and may save his life. Well, there we go. So at least we're aware that Heavyrain did escape and in some way, somehow, escaped and is able to move from Minos to eventually finding Rhodes Island, I suppose. Alright. Ugh. I need to look up later, what Palace's voice sounds like, because I just went based off of illustration. That's the thing. I think I need to, I think when I know that I'm going to be reading these, what I need to do is I need to, like, look up a voice ahead of time just for, like, 5 seconds. Just so I know what vibe I'm supposed to give each character. Because it's hard for me to know right off the bat. I feel like I'm fairly accurate based on illustration, but I don't know. Very hard to tell. All right. We did have room for filler, but I don't think we need to use the filler today because we are kind of at our general end time for stream. And I do have quite a bit to do still today. So I think we are probably going to call stream there. Just to give everybody a reminder, the rest of the week there will not be streams. Streams will resume Tuesday. And I believe we're starting Vigilo, which I think is going to be interesting. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, if you've not yet, definitely consider joining our Discord. There is currently a little event going on right now. That if you want to make like a meme of a kernel operator, I'm doing this silly little event that I wanted to get done while we don't have streams. Also on our YouTube channel, if you are on the YouTube side, I just uploaded all of the reading for all of the Actor Die events. So if you're interested in that, I have the readings segmented out and I have the whole thing in one singular video. So definitely check out all of the Actor Die stuff that we did, because that took a lot of work, and I hope that you guys definitely appreciate it. But with that, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, or night, wherever you may be in the world or, or the worlds beyond. And well, thank you so much, and all the best.